I just can't let you go.
Hey Virgo, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to take a look at your week ahead messages, see what shows up here for you on all fronts. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please do smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoy this reading. This is a channel for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And as always, some messages may or may not resonate, so just take what fits. All right, so we're going to take a look at January 20th through the 26th. See what comes up here for you. Let's see. Okay, so you have go slow, take time to get to know each other. You have release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And you also have twin flame. So there is a divine counterpart connection showing up here. Okay, so I see some messages coming in here this week. Some communication, some exciting communication. There is an energy of someone here who is finding you stimulating. Something very excited to talk to you or get to know you this week. Okay, let's see. All right. I feel like somebody here has been contemplating or waiting, sitting in waiting to speak to you. So if you have a connection with someone currently, whether it's a friendship or platonic or romantic, this does give me vibes. It could be a work connection where I feel like if you feel as if something is taking a while or it's going slow, I feel like there is this, it's purposeful so that there isn't like, I'm hearing a crash and burn. It could be with a Leo. Okay, but it's like courage and strength to reach out, to communicate with you, to get to know you. Okay, so is this somebody new? It could be. It could be. You could be connecting with a twin flame, a divine counterpart. Okay, so right when I said go slow, I feel like somebody's actually, it's actually fast for them. Virgo, you guys might be at different speeds. You might be maybe a little bit quicker in wanting to make this connection, but it feels like there's somebody else here who is very focused on you and like just kind of cutting out others to have more focus on you. So even if they're coming in quickly, this may be a message here for you to take your time to get to know this person. Yeah, okay. So it's Cupid's arrows. So, somebody might be expressing how they feel about you or their passion and drive towards you, okay? And I feel like this is something here that whomever this person is or your person is, they've been thinking about this for a while. How to approach, what to say. Like I feel like you've been on somebody's mind here for a little while here, okay? Like I gotta tell you. Yeah. I feel like somebody here wants something to work out and they're willing to put in the hard work, even if that means there's delays. They're willing to wait, but there's just a lot of communication coming in this week. I see that, and like moving quickly with the Eight of Wands here, okay? And a lot of change and some good news they want to share with you as well. All right, anything else here for Virgo in regards to connection here? Okay. Wow, so Five of Wands energy. Somebody's bypassing some serious obstacles in order to get to you or to connect with you. There's some kind of challenge that's here in this connection as well. Could be a competition or what others out external to the connection might say. I feel like somebody here doesn't care about that. So like, especially if it's a work connection, it's like, I don't know. They got their eye on you. Their focus is on you, despite whatever challenges or competition or, external. It feels external. Whatever the uncertainty is, I feel like this person wants to try to bring certainty to a situation or to a connection with you. One more card for Virgo. Okay, you got the King of Cups. So this could be a first court card, of course, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, masculine or feminine. Okay. Now you also have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. All right. So Virgo, your first advice here really with this connection with someone here is to go slow. Take time to get to know this person despite their, even whatever their pace is, go at your pace, not their pace is what I'm hearing. All right. So your intuition, your internal voice is speaking to you, maybe, or it will be this week where it's saying to you, I'm hearing something to do with like surrender to your internal voice this week. What is your gut telling you? Make sure that you can tell the difference between your gut instinct and your fears. Okay. Is your gut telling you to reunite with someone? Is your gut telling you this can be a potential for a stable, committed, structured, happy relationship or reunion? Release expectations, I'm hearing, Virgo. I feel like that's your message, and you might be hearing that already and maybe ignoring it, but I'm hearing release your expectations, even of a reunion or anything else. Stay present and mindful of where you are right now, okay? And in each day, okay? Don't look too far ahead. Don't focus too much on the past. Find a balance. Okay. So I do feel like there is someone here, and it could be this water sign, who their intuition is telling them to surrender, to change, and maybe to a reunion, or to get in this position of like coming home, or somebody's coming home, I'm hearing, but they're surrendering to, like, even with the Four of Wands, that can represent a commitment. The 1111, even like a happy connection. So even with the Knight of Swords, I feel like somebody is making a change in their life. They're releasing even on their own expectations. And that Knight of Swords always brings to me this energy of action and change, or making some kind of a lifestyle change. Somebody's releasing a past way of life, whether it's you or this person or both of you. You could be getting into, like if you're already involved with someone, you both could be in this position of like, let's make changes. Let's not dwell on the past. Let's surrender. Intuition telling one or two people to surrender the past and have a new beginning, make some kind of new change. So either that's your advice to release, or it's theirs, but whatever it is, in the context of some type of connection you have here, it feels like it's a letting go of the past. Like, I release you from holding grudges, or I release you from certain actions that were taken. I'm releasing the past, the things that have happened, ready for change. Okay, serious contemplation going on here. All right, could be a Virgo, but this is like you or another Virgo, maybe a connection with another Virgo. But this is like serious self-reflection here. What else? Oh, and the Star, Aquarius energy, healing, renewal, and hope. That's what I feel like is happening here. So in the context of a connection, whether it be romantic, platonic, a work, a group, whatever the situation here, this is a little bit of, we're going to let go of the past, maybe to rebuild some trust here, and we're going to just take our time with it. We're not going to rush. We're going to release expectations and boundaries, and we're going to try to have a renewal of hope and healing. Okay, this could even just be in the context of a relationship with yourself, Virgo. Okay, releasing your own expectations and maybe even your own burdens. The Ten of Wands show up, definitely will confirm that. But there is definitely, I love the Star. I think that this might be my most favorite card because it's so hopeful. And it's like a miracle. And this is an energy of like, there's an energy of experiencing inner clarity. And it's like an aha movement or moment, having faith, being in the spotlight. Okay, in relation to a devil energy or a Capricorn, this is releasing toxic energies. Healing these wounds. Okay, the devil healing the addictions, the greed, the envy, materialism, obsession, sexual lust, getting to know someone, two people getting to know each other in a very healthy way, and not based on, the devil can represent like the deadly sins, like the things that I said, like greed and like all of these things. We're releasing toxic energy this week, especially. Right? Justice. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful. So Libran energy. Major Arcana is showing up here. So this is making things right, making things true. This is creating a win in this situation. This is fairness. Yes, I'm pausing. I'm feeling some pretty strong energy here with this Justice card. I feel like there will be a truth that's revealed, whether from another person or within yourself or in the context. I keep saying in the context. This must be my new phrase. I don't know where I'm picking this up from, but it is definitely an energy of putting something into context, okay? And getting clarity on that in a connection here. And it's really gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. It's fairness. It's truth. I feel like there might have been some injustices done that may have happened in some type of connection. There might have been some lies that were told, like, something was unfair. Maybe there was bigotry, legal problems, lawsuits, or things along those lines where someone wasn't being truthful and being honest. They were, quote unquote, lying on the stand. They weren't with integrity. Or maybe two people here, and this is like kind of uprighting all of this energy here and releasing this toxic. It's also an energy of forgiveness too, to some degree. Letting go of some kind of, here you go. 5 of Cups. Right? Releasing pain, or releasing loss, or feeling abandoned or unloved, or releasing grief and regret and remorse, okay? And forgiveness, okay? And getting into that place. Hope returns. There's some type of recovery situation here that's happening due to a release, surrender, letting go. And this all involves, I have to say, a twin flame. Let's take a look at this. This all involves a divine counterpart connection. Whoever you are I'm stuck. Whoever you are designating that to, okay? Let's take a look. What is so divine about this twin flame connection? What is this connection? Wow. It's long lasting. This twin flame connection is long lasting. It's a journey. It's requiring a lot of patience and hard work, this twin flame connection. Yeah, it's everlasting. 10 of Pentacles, there you go. It's rooted. It's the love of a lifetime, if it's a romantic connection. Okay? It is meant to last. It's an energy of, there's a lot of lessons in this, a lot of learning lessons in relation to this connection. It's tied to family. It's tied to leaving some kind of legacy. And temperance, oh my goodness. So there's this feeling of balance. When I look at this card, and I always used to say a long time ago, and I still feel the same way, I always feel like temperance is, of course, it's an energy of balance and harmony and peace. And I feel like this twin flame connection with this person was predestined. Okay, so in other words, you see how she has these 2 cups, which does actually represent the 2 of Cups. There's an energy here of 2 people sharing emotional growth and emotional good feelings. I feel like that's the purpose of this connection. How can I say it? You know, when you've got, like, it's like she's mixing up the water energy. Sorry if it's not coming in. She's mixing up the cups, the emotions here together to bring a sense of fulfillment and peace. And that is what I feel like this relationship or this connection with this twin flame. It's almost as if she's been doing this behind the scenes. And it's something here about taking a really long time to understand, to get to know each other. I feel like it's like all part of the journey. I'm hearing Sagittarius energy there, all part of this journey with this twin flame. Let's get some more information here. Bringing balance, peace, and harmony. So the, moderation I'm hearing, and patience again. So, maybe there was some very disruptive energy in this connection, a lot of chaos, and some excess or a sense of the relationship's out of control, things going haywire. But it was all meant to be. It was all meant to happen to become more stable or to be in a position of understanding and to learn. Okay, it's a very spiritual message this week in relation to a twin flame connection. Let's see what else. Okay, getting a lot of major arcana. Yeah, it was meant to move forward. It was just, so, they always say the path to success is never linear. It's always kind of like, and if, some people know, some people don't know. And I think a lot of times it's best learned through experience. The path to success is never from point A straight to at the end. It's always from A, and then we're up here, and then we step back a few steps, and then we move forward, and we climb, and then we drop, and then we step back, and then we move forward. So it's kind of like, that is the path to success here, because all of these step backs, all of these places where we moved forward and then the ball dropped and then things went backwards, and then these backward movements, these steps back, are the lessons. And the more lessons that we learn, the further forward we go. And then there's a new set of issues that can come up. When my kids were really little, I had a neighbor, and he had teenagers. And I remember having a conversation over the fence in the backyard, because he was a seasoned parent, and from my perspective, and I said, does it get easier when the kids get older? And he said, well, in some ways, yes. He said, but as they age, then there's a different set of problems. It's, it's always a learning lesson. And even when you come to the end of it, when your kids are grown and they get to that place where they're off on their own, then you can kind of reflect and be like, man, that was something, and what did I learn about myself? Where were my strengths? Where were my weaknesses? How have I changed? And I feel like the twin flame connection is a little similar in that it's, if it's more of like a Two of Cups, where it's just soulmate and friends, it wasn't really meant to go super, super deep, because there's lessons to be learned here from each other. And I feel like you learn and they learn. But it was always meant to be in movement forward. Okay, and mostly for you, Virgo, right? Of course for them, but you're showing up here in your reading, or there's just another earth sign that you have connection with. But for you to kind of look back on your life or in this connection and really just self-reflect, like, what have I learned about this twin? So, I feel like whoever this twin flame is, okay, whoever you're designating this person to be your twin flame, or you feel like it is, just know they're going, all the things that you go through, they're going through the same. Twin flames have a tendency to kind of feel each other's energy and sometimes can't identify. Like, for example, one part of the twin flame could be having a really great day, and then all of a sudden they have like these pangs of anxiety and they don't know where it's coming from because there's nothing happening, right? The sun's out, the weather feels great, and all of a sudden it just comes over them. That's usually the other half who's going through something that the twin is feeling, okay? And I personally believe that it's an energy between the thread of the two twins, just like in, real twins can pick up the other twins' energy, so, and I'm not an expert on twins, so if you're a twin, let me know if you understand that, or if I'm even in the right wheelhouse with that. It's really not my wheelhouse, to be fair, but I've heard that, and I do believe that we pick up on other people's energies from afar, or even if they're standing next to us, especially with a twin. Okay, what else about this twin flame? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of things here in regards to this twin flame connection. It kind of brings up, like I said earlier, with raising kids, it's just a different set of ideas or thoughts or options and things that come up. The navigating of the twin flame relationship can be difficult, yet at the same time it can be so glorious. It's not for the weak-hearted, twin flame connections. And the goal, I feel, is to learn and to keep learning and to keep self-reflecting, both, okay? To keep working at it, to keep putting in the effort to make something beautiful, right? Because after the 8 of Pentacles, then we add one more pentacle, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is happiness with oneself. And both twins needing to appreciate and love the other and accept the other and surrendering to who the other person is, because the thing is, oftentimes when we're pointing the finger at someone, we have 3 fingers pointing back at us, and often the things that we struggle with in our relationships with close relationships with people usually have something to do with our struggle with ourselves, right? How can we overcome ourselves really in the twin flame to get to a place of peace? And I feel like that's the direction, that these are the lessons here that are being learned. Okay, and so yeah, it's more about getting to know each other than trying to fit each other in particular boxes. Oftentimes relationships will fail because we have a certain box that we want to put somebody in to fill the role of what we need, to the extent of not accepting them for who they are or even asking if they're capable, right? So I feel like part of the lesson here for you, Virgo, this week is radical acceptance, which means, you know what? This is the nature of this twin flame relationship. This is who I am. This is who they are. Go slow, and if you're inclined to keep engaging in a twin flame relationship, it's really important. I feel your message here, not my personal opinion, I feel your message here is to take time to get to know your twin flame, coming to a better understanding. Okay, anything else for Virgo to know? Anything else for Virgo? Oh, I love this, the Hangman. Actually, a lot of the major arcanas are my favorite, this Piscean energy. So it's very spiritual. This is seeing things from a different perspective. You and your person, radical acceptance, seeing each other in a different light, a new light, right? This is sacrifice. This is humility. This is kind of stepping back and saying, hey, wait, I'm seeing something differently. I feel like your person will be seeing something different in you. It's almost like a fresh new view, and the same with you. So this feels more, because of all the major arcanas, it's not more of a will-based kind of thing, but more of a, hey, guess what the energy is? Guess what's happening this week? The energies shift here, which is what I feel is happening. And it's really not so much by any control on either side. There's a very huge shift. Last week on the 13th, and I really didn't pay attention too much about that, but last week was the wolf moon. Last Monday, was it last Monday? No, the Monday before that, which was the wolf moon. It's coming from this, Virgo. This wolf moon energy is creating this, or started this energy. Maybe you felt that. Let me have a look and see what the energy was of the wolf moon. Wow. Okay. A wolf howling at the moon. Strong. You know, it's very much the moon card. Unseen things, changes in trusting the intuition. Howling at the moon like a wolf. I feel like maybe you might have seen something about the instinct, and wow, it's a rare lunar occultation. So it definitely had a profound and interesting effect on the 13th. There was some kind of shift and change. Yeah, so the wolf moon impacts, and this energy goes until the next full moon. Understand that? So the wolf moon impacts your realm of knowledge and spirituality, encouraging you to let go of chapters in your life that hinder personal growth and to embrace fresh opportunities for learning and self-discovery. That's what's happening here. So I feel like I'm picking up on the energies of the wolf moon that occurred 2 weeks ago that are still playing out. There's an understanding and self-discovery within yourself that's come. And so these are energies that are occurring, like I said, the same way that the ocean tides go in and out. You have no control over that. And this is how the moon is influencing two people here. Okay. So these are pretty profound messages for this week. And it feels like it's on a more spiritual plateau here. You've got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Really important, Virgo, for you. I mean, no, you don't have to actually flirt, but extending your lighthearted energy to others is really important. This week, you also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then, yeah, romantic feelings are coming up here. High on both ends. And it's worth exploring these feelings, okay? It's safe for you to love, Virgo. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I feel like it's safe to trust spirit, because they're kind of like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, making all this happen. Okay? Let's try and see what the Chinese signs for you and your twin flame are showing up here. Okay, year of the horse, year of the dragon, year of the goat, year of the monkey, year of the ox, year of the tiger, year of the rabbit, and year of the rooster. So if that's you and or your person, there's your message. If it's not, doesn't mean it's not your message. Don't forget, you guys, to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy my readings. Other messages here. Wow. Past life karma cycles. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of a situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Virgo, come on. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. Sometimes I kind of feel like when I'm given the messages, the way I intuit things, when Spirit gives confirmation of that, it's like, wow, okay. It's very, fulfilling for me as a reader when I'm picking something up and then it just later through the reading, Spirit's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And that makes me feel like, okay, I'm getting that message out the way it's supposed to, right? Do I sound like I'm doubting myself? Well, I am a human. Okay. Any other messages here for Virgo? Any messages? Oh, you've got honeymoon phase. Feeling a honeymoon phase happening this week for you. Maybe attending a wedding. Okay. Now, I feel with these two cards, some of you have struggled with, is someone a liar, or knowing they're a liar, and somebody being unavailable, waste of time, it's over. You might need to ask yourself, is this your fear talking, or is this evidence, or if this is fact? Okay, now I don't know if it's related to this person or not. This just could be something that you might be struggling to understand. or struggling with this week. Part of that might be some of this self-reflection too. Okay, Virgo? So there might be something here where you need to get clarity. I feel like Spirit is telling you to pay attention. Have you been let down in the past? Has somebody lied to you? Has someone been sneaky to you? But maybe the question is why. Maybe that's the question. And it's not to say lying is good. And if you know why, then it's not to say, okay, well, I know why somebody lied, and so it makes it okay. It doesn't. But I think it's really important, again, to put something in context. Why is somebody lying about something if you've experienced that? Kind of like, when a child takes a cookie, and then they lie about it. Ask yourself, why are they lying about it? What's going on in the relationship the child doesn't feel safe to come forward and admit? And I'm not saying you're dealing with a child here, but it's just using as an example. And the depth of the lie, white lie, really bad lie. There's some reflection that needs to happen here. Why was the child not feeling safe to ask for a cookie, or to say, hey, I really want this cookie, even though I know I'm not supposed to have it at this time? There's something here about understanding the context surrounding some lies, or something to do with someone being unavailable to tell the truth. And I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, but there is something here about, even with the honeymoon card, the honeymoon phase can blind people to the truth of each other. Okay, because a honeymoon phase kind of gives you these rose-colored glasses, puppy love kind of thing. I don't know, there's something surrounding this here where I feel like there needs to be some clarity received on any person that wasn't seeing another person for who they truly were, or felt like somebody was lying. Yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into this. We'll save that. If you want to get a personal reading, we can look into that. But there is something here about reflecting on, like we said, some kind of past life karmic cycle in regards to a twin flame. Or if there was someone in your life whom felt like it was a twin flame and it was actually maybe a karmic twin, right? Something here about a little discovery or needing to look into that. I feel like that's the message. Okay, so let's move on and get... You've got Sagittarius, double Capricorn, and Aquarius. September 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. The 6th, the 7th, the 10th, and the 18th. You also have August 24th, the 23rd, 26th, 27th. Okay, so specific messages for you guys. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not your message if I didn't call out your birth date. Okay, but there is, the message could be for you. These are just more of a qualifier for you. All right, let's get some initials. B, G, S, U, R, F, and the letter E. Okay, so first, middle, or last initial. Significant here. You could, it could be yours. It could be your twin flame here that we're talking about. I should just get a couple more. Oh, you also have, you have another G. We have two G's. L-I-D, okay? And the star, the shooting star. All right, shooting star feels like the star, okay? So this is a message of hope, Virgo. You might see a shooting star. Maybe you see a shooting star this week. So that's a message to make a wish. So the star card is here, and that is a wish card. And it's a wish for hope. It's a wish of happiness, renewal. or just to make a wish. And I feel like twice your message here, if you see a shooting star, I don't care if you see it on TV. I don't care if you see it out and you're looking up at the sky. If you're able to see it, wherever you are, there's something here either to make a wish, or if you've made one, your wish is being granted, like by some kind of spiritual daddy in the sky daddy guru of some sort. Your wish is being granted here, Virgo. Okay. You also have love. All right, Virgo, I'm going to get a little bit closer. Okay, you also have love. Could be a wish for love or a wish for healing of a heart. A heart healing kind of scenario here. Let's see, my letters are in the way. Yeah, well, we're not focusing too well. I think it's because I don't have enough light. So you get the point. Okay, a wish for love, a wish for healing of love, a healing. And you also have, okay, you've got a lipstick. So that to me looks red, and that's like a siren. Who's wearing red lipstick, or who likes red lipstick? There's something here about red lipstick. It could be someone's favorite look, or testing out some red lipstick. And there's something here. Red lipstick is definitely like a siren, passion. It's an energy of fire and a lot of passion. It's a sexy energy, that's for sure. So I'm going to leave that message there. I hope that gave you some insight, you guys. If you want to book a personal reading, like I said, to delve deeper into anything that you heard here, feel free to book your readings with me. There is a website in the description box below, moonpietarot.com. Just click on that website and you can book right from there. Thanks everybody for being in the chat as always. Thanks to the mods. Again, you guys are the best. And yeah, we'll see you back here tomorrow. All right, love you all.